Good morning. Good morning. We're in, it's 10:43. We want to get everyone in so that when we begin to talk, we are all here and I can hear from you and see your comments. And this is the month of May. Yay. And I'm on this road to 522. And some of those things I want to share with you, kind of stuff I've learned and stuff I'm still learning. And so let me know when you get in here. It is a great day. Sun shining on this end, at least for a little while. Good morning. Come on, post in the chat so I can see who's here and be able to speak to you. Good morning. Good morning, prayer warrior, Evangelist Davis. Happy to see you. Good morning, Nick. I miss you. And I pray that you are well and that beautiful family of yours is well as well. Anyone else? I see some folk in the numbers, so I know you're here. Come on, say hi, if you don't mind. And we'll get started in just 1 minute. 1 minute. Good morning. Good morning, Pastor Sherry. You sure are looking pretty happy these days. I'm going to have to try to get in your business. No, I'm just kidding. But good to see you here. Good morning, Lady Clarice. Good morning, cousin. Please tell my cousin that I'm praying for him. It's good to see you, Tanya. All right. We are at 10:45, so we're going to go on and get started. Good morning and welcome to another episode, installment, broadcast, whatever words you want to use for Thriving Tuesday Moments of Encouragement, hashtag Veeencouraged. And this morning, as I said earlier, it's the month of May, and I'm on the road to 522, and 522 is my birthday, for those who don't know that significance. But it's a very significant birthday, and I will keep revealing what that is over the course of a few weeks. But right now, I just want us to start to think about things that we want to embrace as we see time ticking into the future. As we have been this last year, we've been dealing with this pandemic, and this will be my second birthday with us not being fully open, with masks being worn and all of that. But there should be some lessons we learned while we were sitting around after we got past the first initial shock and ate too many bags of potato chips and did all of those things that were keeping us calm in the midst of not knowing what was going on. There should have been a shift. And there should have been a shift that said, what is it that I want to accomplish? What has this downtime afforded me the opportunity to do? And for some people, as I've said to you before, they did nothing. They just sat around and said, I'm waiting for it to be over. But then there were others who decided that they were not going to sit around and just wait to see what happened. They were going to embrace, they were going to seize every opportunity they had, even in the midst of a global pandemic. And so I just wanted to come and encourage you today to keep dreaming, keep believing, and don't stop. No matter what circumstances come your way, keep dreaming, keep believing, and don't stop. Your dreams are still able to come to fruition, even if we have to, as Zora Neale Hurston said, adjust the dream with the truth, with the reality, and be able to know that our belief, our holding on to what we believe, shapes our dreams, shapes us to be able to see those dreams come to fruition. In Mark 5:36, Jesus clearly just says, do not fear, only believe. And only believe, keep believing, same thing. Do not stop believing. Don't be fearful of what's ahead. Just believe. Hold on to those dreams. Some of us have dreams that we put on the shelf because we said, I'm at a point in my life where I can't see those dreams come to fruition. I I'm truly trying to get you to understand that while they may adjust, while they may have a tweak to them, those dreams are still viable. And if you believe, when you believe, you set in motion, you begin to act on that belief. And then those dreams no longer seem far off. Those dreams seem attainable. I'm grateful for a life that has been, a lot of different meetings at a lot of different shores. But the dreams that keep coming, I just refuse to let them go. It's not because I'm like some football player who is past their prime and then still trying to get on a team. I'm not talking about those kinds of dreams. I'm talking about what God has placed in you, the gifts, the abilities, those visions that you've been given. Keep pushing, keep pressing. Good morning, Miss Jackson. I'm grateful for people like you who at the age of beyond the beginning of octogenarian are still pushing and pressing and being their best selves, living that best life, no matter what the aches and pains are, no matter what the setbacks are. You keep getting back up and keep pressing toward your mark, whatever that is in this season. And so it's people like you who help us see that we can keep pressing and we can keep pushing, and that whatever it is that we want to attain is available to us. Good morning, my joy. I see that Pastor Sherry is on here, and she keeps on reminding us. If you get a chance, Sherry Brown Jackson, MDiv, you see that? Go on and click on her page, because there is a daily word from her that tells us that, yes, you got to look at the real of this thing, but you can't let the real of it stop you. You can't let it block you. So dream, believe, and don't you dare stop. You keep moving, you keep pressing, because at the end of the day, no one's going to be, provided you don't go swiftly, but no one's going to be laying there saying, I wish I had figured out what I wanted to do, and then maybe I could have done it. That you don't want to be in that place. So you keep pressing, you keep asking God to give clarity, and you do not find yourself in that place of fear, because when you are fearful, you block it, you shut yourself down. And that's just the trick of the enemy, to stop you from being and achieving and growing. Don't be afraid of it. I spent a lot of years afraid of being me, afraid of not being accepted, afraid of being rejected. And there's some underlying issues that went along with that. And, we can do all of that onion peeling, but at the end of it, when you get to the core and the reason for why it happened, you say, okay, that's why it happened. But you don't say, because now I know why I didn't do it, I can't do anything else. No, now you've gotten to the core of it. Now build. Now keep dreaming. Shift the dream so that the dream becomes a reality, so that you are no longer looking at what was, what has been, but you're looking at what is and what can be. Keep dreaming, keep believing. Don't you dare stop. The greatest lesson that I've learned on this, in this banner year of my life, is that I don't know why people think that it's such a major year. Because as long as you have health, as long as you have strength, as long as your brain is working, as long as you can envision and imagine, there's no limits. We're going to talk about limits and no limits next week. But right now, I just want you to keep dreaming, keep believing, and don't stop. I pray that you will reassess where you are. And if you have decided that you have put some dreams on the shelf just to collect dust, I want you to reach up. I want you to grab them. I want you to reevaluate them. I want you to see how much of them was required of you at a young age, but how much of it is transcendent of age. And then get that dream back in your focus in whatever way you have to reshape it, and then press forward, press toward the mark. I'm asking you to pray for me. I begin a D-Men program next week. Yep, I begin it in the middle of this road to 522, and knowing that at 522, when this class ends on the 21st, this first intensive, I will change ages the next day, but it really doesn't matter. What matters is that the goal, the vision is in view, and there is nothing that should stop me unless God says no. But as long as God says yes, I'm pressing. I'm going forward. I'm not going to be afraid. Sometimes it's a struggle. Sometimes I have to fight with myself to fight out of that mode of, well, maybe. And then I hear the voice inside of me say, don't even try it. Keep on pressing. Keep on pushing. Pray, pick up the phone, call someone who's going to hold you accountable for pushing through. Keep pressing on, and don't you let anyone, whether they care about what you're doing, whether they're respectful of what your process is, it really doesn't matter, because it's not their journey. It is yours. Press through, dream, believe, and don't stop. And be encouraged today and every day. And if you have to keep rewinding this on those days when it starts seeming like it's going to be rough, rewind it and remember to dream, to believe, and don't stop. Happy Mother's Day to everyone who is a mother biologically, or those who have mothered others and are a source of nurturing and care for people whom you did not birth, but who have a special place in your heart. And I'm grateful for all of those who have been that for me. My mother's been gone. It'll be 20 years this year, but I'm grateful for my aunts, and I'm grateful for those women whom I've connected with at the churches that I've been able to pastor, who have mothered me in their own special way. And so happy Mother's Day to each of you. Mothers, you keep dreaming, you keep believing, and don't stop. You've raised your children, or you're raising your children, but don't lose your dream in the interim. Keep your dream in front of you. Keep believing, and don't stop. And be encouraged. I'll see you soon. God bless you.